New at 6, as police patrol our streets to keep us safe, they know some people put a target on them. Officers are constantly on guard for their own safety. A routine shift can turn to tragedy in the blink of an eye.
Tonight, we're showing you what officers see as they do their jobs. News 4's Luke Moretti rides along with police in tonight's special assignment.
I want to make it home to my 4 kids and my beautiful wife every night.
Mo Badger has been a Buffalo police officer for 2 years.
I love my job. I love what I do.
But he also understands the danger that comes with a job, especially these days.
If I allow fear or intimidation to stop me from being able to help a young person or older lady or older gentleman to be safe, I might have picked the wrong job.
Earlier this month, a New York City police officer was killed ambush-style while sitting in a mobile command unit.
It's senseless, it's brutal, it's violent.
It's a grim reminder of similar attacks on police, like the ambush in Dallas just over a year ago. A gunman opened fire, killing 5 police officers as protesters marched in the downtown area.
It was horrific.
Interim Dallas Police Chief David Hughes was in Buffalo recently for a Homeland Security conference. I asked him about what he called the biggest tragedy his department ever encountered.
His entire goal and aim was to kill law enforcement officers. The shots are echoing everywhere, so everybody believes that there's multiple shooters coming from every direction, shooting police officers. Nobody knows where it's coming from or why they're being targeted.
10 days after the Dallas incident.
Shots still fired, shots still fired. I'm bleeding on the head.
Another attack on police, this time in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
1, 2, 3.
Loved ones, colleagues, and residents released black and blue balloons on the anniversary of the deadly attack that claimed the lives of 3 law enforcement officers.
I think the biggest concern we have right now is the fact that 21 officers were shot and killed in ambush-style attacks last year. That was the highest total since 1994. And then this year, we've already seen 4 officers shot and killed in ambush-style attacks. Our officers are being targeted simply because of the uniform they wear, the job that they do.
Is this having a chilling effect on how police view their jobs? In a national survey by the Pew Research Center, 93% of officers surveyed said they've become more concerned about their safety, 76% more reluctant to use force when it is appropriate, and 72% less willing to stop and question people who seem suspicious.
Man, it's all good. I love you too, man. You good?
I'm good, man.
As a community police officer in Buffalo, Mo Badger works on developing relationships.
People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Ironically, he says a bad situation with the police when he was a civilian actually led him to a law enforcement career.
I was kind of profiled and done wrong. And that's what, that's what really made me do the push to become a police officer. It's like, you know what? If I can feel this way, and I have no problem with police, if I can feel this type of, malice towards police right now, I don't want my kids to have to grow up with that. I want them to have somebody they can trust.
I'm afraid that there is a broken trust between the public and police in too many communities in this country. Law enforcement is going all out to try to correct that.
Strengthening the bond between the public and police is a work in progress. It can be complicated, prompting more questions than answers.
How does a kid have a bias against police? I've never dealt with this kid. This kid probably has never dealt with police in general.
Right.
So why do you hate police? You don't even know. So, we're trying to, bridge that gap and build relationships. And I think it's working.
And with only a couple of years on the job, Mo Badger brings a fresh approach to police work. But he knows the uniform makes him visible in the community, something that cuts both ways.
We, as police officers, were well aware what this job entailed before we took it. Most of the time when we're protecting people, they're total strangers. And I think, sometimes people fail to realize that, we're protecting people that, sometimes have hard for us.
In Buffalo, Luke Moretti, News 4.